Hi learners. Most students get confused when decimals look different but are actually the same. Watch this. We have 0.5 and 0.50. Are they the same or different? And I'll show you that by the end of this video, you will see instantly how to tell any decimals are equivalent or are not. So grab your notebook, pen, or pencil, and let's solve this together. Alright, so considering 0.5 and 0.50, here is the rule. Decimals with the same value have the same place value for each digit. So we know that the place value of 0.5, the 5 here is at the tens place. And then considering 0.50, the 5 here is at the what? The tens place. And then the 0 here is at the what? Hundreds place. And since the 5 here and then the 5 here are having the same place value, adding extra zeros does not change the value. Therefore, 0.5 is equivalent to what? 0.50. Alright, let's look at another example. We have 0.25 and 0.250. So the first thing to do is to look at what the place values of the various digits. So we have the 2 to be at what? The tens place. We have the 5 to be at the hundreds place. We have the 2 here to be at the tens place. We have the 5 here at the hundreds place. Then we have the 0 at the thousands place. Now take note that the 2 here is at the tens, the 2 here is at the tens, the 5 here is at the hundreds, the 5 here is at the hundreds. So the extra 0 doesn't change what? The value of the digit. Hence, 0.25 is the same as what? 0.250. Okay. Our next example will be quite different. Let's consider it carefully. We have 0.3 and 0.03. Now, let's look at the place values of the digits. The 3 here is at the what? Tens place. And then we have 0 here at the tens place. And then we have 3 here at the hundreds place. Remember that the 3 here at the tens place, but when it comes here, it is 0. And then 3 at the hundreds place is telling us that, anytime you move to the hundreds place, it's telling you that it is what? 10 times lesser than what? The tens place. So the 100 place is 10 times what? Lesser than what? The hundreds place. Hence, 0.03 is lesser than what? 0.3. And therefore, 0.3 is never equivalent to what? 0.03. Alright, so try your hands on this. You can pause the video and then check if your answer is correct. Alright, so we have 1.2 and 1.20. Now, remember that equivalent decimals aren't just less than 1. So it can also be what? More than 1. And here we have 1.2 and 1.20. We know that 1 here is at the ones place. And then the 2 here is at the tens place. And then here we have the 1 to be at the ones place. We have the 2 here to be at the tens place. And then we have the 0 at the hundreds place. Alright, remember that adding extra 0 doesn't what? Change the value of the digits. Hence, 1.2 having the same place values as 1.20, it tells us that 1.2 is equivalent to what? 1.20. Alright, Consider this final question and then check if they are all the same or not. And I hope by now you have gotten the pattern and then you'll be able to solve it with ease. We have 0.6, 0.600, 0.600. Are they all the same? Yes, of course. If you get yes at your answer, that is great. Because here is at the tens place, here is at the tens place, here is at what? The tens place. Adding extra zeros doesn't change what? The value of the digit. Hence, they are all the same. I hope that is clear. All right. So let's have a quick recap of what we have done so far. We are saying that to check if decimals are equivalent, the first thing to do is to what? Compare the digits by place value. So the first thing is compare the digits by place value. Then the second to do is that you add zeros to the right if needed. So add zeros to the right if needed. And then finally, the value stays what? The same. The value stays the same. And I hope by now you clearly understand what equivalent decimals are. They are very simple. Once you check the place values and remember, extra zeros don't change the value. That is it. If this helped you, I will encourage you to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and then click on the notification for more easy math tricks. Thank you very much for your time. God bless. Bye-bye.